Welcome. Today we're looking at a very important subject that will cause you to develop yourself, build your self esteem, and increase your motivation to life and making financial progress. We're looking at the subject controlling your financial and mental power through reading. Reading is a golden secret to those who apply it. The brain is a major gift that a lot of people and everybody possesses. The human brain is a command position for the human nervous system. The human brain makes about 2% of the human body weight, and it weighs approximately 1.4 kilograms. The brain is so powerful. The mind can be trained to do anything whatsoever. I've seen people turn their necks 360 degrees. Why? Because they've trained their mind. It's not voodoo. They've trained their mind to do it. Your mind can be trained to attract wealth. Your mind can be trained to also repel wealth. How do you use your mind? Many people have left the mind, their brains, to just lie fallow, and whatever is not being in use will continue to deteriorate. And that is why this episode is going to change your life and make you have a sharper mind, a sharper brain, and a sharper mentality, a good thinking process that will enable you to attract money. The mind can be trained to do anything. The mind can be trained on any skills. We are products of our imaginations. The question is, why should you read? Number one, reading is good for your brain. Reading improves your memory. Reading improves your communication skills. The more you spend studying a material, reading a book, reading a content, the more you train your memory to remember. If you have difficulties remembering things, when you spend time and cultivate the habit of reading at least 30 minutes or 15 minutes every day, your mind begins to assimilate new information, creates greater parts, and then you discover that you're not training your mind to remember things. And you discover that your mind begins to retain more information and makes you smarter and increases your communication. Number two, reading increases and improves your mental health. Number three, reading improves your focus. A lot of people find out that they are always distracted thinking about so many things. Why? Because they do not read. But when you start reading, spending time to read, it calms you down. Your brain begins to assimilate the information and causes your heartbeat to be normal. You begin to think normal. You begin to think straight. Number four, why should you read? Reading broadens your imagination and increases your creativity. Now, when you're reading fiction books, you discover that your mind begins to think, you begin to guess what is the next plot, what will the character want to do next. And this is like training for the mind. So your imagination, you begin to imagine those characters that you read about, and that helps you greatly and increases your creativity. You discover you're able to think out better ideas and get more creativity for your job and for your kind of business that you do. Number five, reading exercises your brain. The more you read, the more you exercise your brain. If you leave your brain fallow, it will just keep going down, 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 like it's dying. But when you stress the mind, you're able to think, you try to remember what you've read, you are exercising several parts of the brain. Several parts of your mind gets exercised. The way you exercise your body, that's how you exercise your mind. And you exercise your mind by reading books. The food for the brain are books, contents. The more you read them, the better you get. Number six, reading increases your mind power and strengthens your decision. Do you want to make good decisions? Do you want to be firm with your decision? Then make up your mind to start studying every day. You could start with 10 minutes daily. You could start with 30 minutes every day. With consistency, you would get used to reading. Nobody was born to be a reader. People train themselves to become readers. As you start today, you will get better at it. Number seven, Reading improves your communication skills. The more you read, the better syllables you get, and the better you get at your communication. You get some level of boldness when you're discussing with strangers, with different people at different locations, because you are well read, you will have work to contribute to any kind of discussion that you are involved in. Number 8, reading expands your thoughts and expands your knowledge. The more you read, the better you know, and the more you travel in your imagination and begin to experience things that you have not experienced before by virtue of reading. Number 9, reading stimulates your brain. It causes your brain to be active at every given time, and it gives you peace of mind. And finally, for this episode, reading improves your writing skills. The more you read and try to document the points that you've learned, the better you get at writing. Most times, for writers, you discover that the books that you read, you find yourself writing in that same format of the author who you love reading his or her books. So the more you read, the better you get at writing. And that could also add more value to you in the marketplace. Reading is good for you today and it's good for you in the future. We've been placed in such a short time where everything is about technology. For you to remember anything, you put it on your reminder, you set a task on your phone, everything is just being reminded. You want to type something, it comes out, you just select it. But when you read, your mind now begins to work. Your mind stops sleeping. It begins to work and it makes you brighter and brighter. As you start reading today, your mental health will continue to improve. Start now and fix a time. 10 minutes every day. Build it and turn it to a habit, and you will improve in every area of your life. Thank you for watching this video. If you learned something from this video, please click on the subscription box below, subscribe to this channel, and then click on the notification bell so that whenever we post a new video, you will be notified and you will continue to learn and improve yourself. You have a gift and we're willing to help you nurture your gift and train you to become a better person in your world at large. If you have any question, please post a comment below, and if this video, you learned something from this video, also post a comment telling us how this video has helped your life, and then do well to share this video.